very end of my pregnancy. So towards the end of third trimester, I was just here, hip pains like bad, guys, to the point where I would use a crutch to walk, or Isaac would have to help me walk to like go to bed or go to the bathroom or whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rita, aka Pearl Light. Welcome back. If you don't know me, it's your first time coming here, so welcome. I'm Rita, aka Pearl Light, part of the, what's going on with me? Light gang, light fam, squad deep. Okay guys, welcome back to our channel. It's our channel. Welcome back guys. Today I'm gonna do a video sharing what my first trimester was like. I know I touched on it in the video with my sister, but I just wanted to share a bit more in terms of my experience and how it's been, especially compared to my first pregnancy. For those of you who don't know, I'm pregnant with my second baby. Firstborn is a boy. We still don't know the gender of this one yet, but we'll be finding out very soon. So let's get into this video. So right now, as I'm filming this video, I am, how many weeks? Right now I am 22 weeks pregnant, so I think that's about like 5 months pregnant. I'm due December, Jan, so do the math. So I just wanted to share what my first trimester was like, and you guys should check out my stretch mark prevention video. I'll link it somewhere so you guys can check it out. So my first trimester, I had the typical, like my first trimester was similar to the one in my first pregnancy, in the sense that I had the same symptoms, if you will call it that. So I had the nausea, I had the fatigue, but one thing that was different this time around was that I was having hip pain. So the hip pain that I was having, in my first pregnancy, I only had it towards the very end of my pregnancy. So towards the end of third trimester, I was just here, hip pains like bad, guys, to the point where I would use a crutch to walk, or Isaac would have to help me walk to like go to bed or go to the bathroom or whatever. So this time around, that started from the first trimester. Ibile, I think before I fell pregnant, I think I was having like lower back pains as well, which I didn't have in my first pregnancy. So I had the nausea coupled with the fatigue, coupled with bad hip pain, which it's maintained, it's stayed up to this point. So for 5 months now, every day I have hip pain. It's just become part of my life, you know what I mean? And I think because like of winter, like it would get worse when it was colder. So I think the colder it got, because I fell pregnant around April, so I went through winter like proper pregnant, you know. So I think the colder that it got, the worse the hip pain got, you know. And I remember going through this, the worse it got, and I remember going through this period where I was just like, God, why aren't you healing me, you know what I mean? I was really frustrated, and I kind of go in between, because this pregnancy is more tougher on my body. I go through these phases where I'm just like, this is not fair. Like, why am I not having the same pregnancy as I did the first time? Like, why am I suffering with this hip pain? Because I went for physio, it didn't help at all. And the physio was like, no, you just have bad posture. And I was like, where was this bad posture before I fell pregnant? You know. And obviously, like, I know that pregnancy can aggravate certain injuries or that you've had, so it can aggravate it because your hormones are just all over the place. So I was just frustrated, like, and I go through this phase where I'm just like, it's not fair. Why am I not having an easy pregnancy? Because that's what I was used to because of my first one. And then I switched to, okay, I'm grateful that my baby is fine, that I'm fine, you know. I'll just deal with this hip pain. It's just part of the process this time around. Because I've also, like, I'm aware that, like, there's some women who can't even fall pregnant. There's some women who have miscarriage after miscarriage. So I am super grateful that my baby's healthy, they're growing the way that they're supposed to grow, that I'm healthy as well. Like, I haven't had any symptoms or any scares or anything like that. It's just the soreness of my body, soreness of my hips, and I'm just like, okay, God, like, to bring this child into this world, I'll go through all this, you know what I mean? There basically isn't anything I wouldn't go through to safely deliver the child that God has entrusted to us into this world. I know. Motherhood, what can I say? So yeah, that was the first trimester for me. It was pretty hard. In terms of cravings, I didn't have any cravings. I could say that, like, I liked egg beans on toast for breakfast. Like, that was a favorite, but it wasn't something where it's like it's uncontrollable. Like, I can't not have it. Like, I can't control the urge. Like, I didn't have any cravings of that sort. And yeah, it was just I think I was a lot more emotional, or it was very easy for me to get sad in my first trimester. I was very sensitive, even though, like, it wasn't an outward expression of my sensitivity. It was just more internally. Like, I was processing a lot of stuff internally. I was pretty emotional on my own and with my husband. I think he got to see it the most. So yeah. Yeah, what else? So that was pretty much my first trimester. Nothing glamorous, and the nausea kind of continued into the 4th month, because after it stops after 3-4 months. So for me, it just continued. Like, I still now have moments where I just feel nauseous, but it doesn't last for as long as it would in the first trimester, where it's like the whole day you feel sick, literally, you know what I mean? But I never threw up or anything like that. Praise God, because guys, I hate vomit. I hate seeing someone vomit. I hate hearing someone vomit. The whole situation, I hate it. Like, I won't vomit if I see someone vomit, but I just don't want to see it, you know? So praise God that I didn't vomit. I didn't have, like, bad headaches or anything like that. It was literally just nausea, fatigue, hip pains. That was it. But it was tough. It's still tough. So yeah, I don't want to discourage anyone by this video. That's not the purpose. I just want to share this journey, share what I'm going through with you guys. And I think also another element which kind of made this time around a bit more difficult was the fact that I have a small child. So Wandile now is about 13 months, 14 months. So he's like 1 year. So he's like 1 year, 3 months. So 15 months actually. Yeah, 15 months. Also, he's small, you know what I mean? He's still very dependent on me. When he runs around, I need to go after him. I need to pick him up, and that boy is not light. That boy is not light, guys. That was another element that kind of added to, like, the difficulty of it, but at the same time, like, it brought so much joy. Like, Wendy is such a joy. He's a very joyful kid. Yes, he has tantrums sometimes, and he just acts out of order sometimes, but that's what children do, you know? You just bring them back in the order, or give them time to sort themselves out, either or. But that was another element that kind of another dynamic that kind of switched stuff up and made things different from the first time I was pregnant. Because that first time, like, I didn't really have responsibilities in the sense of being responsible for someone else. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down in the section below. Check out my video on stretch mark prevention, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe. It's that red button down below, and click the bell next to it so that you are told or you get a notification every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. See you in my next video. Bye.